What's up everyone and welcome back to the UFC News Hub. Today let's get started with Paddy Pimblett sends warning to UFC referee for Chandler cheating. Paddy Pimblett has officially put UFC referees on notice, and he's not holding back. As fight night against Michael Chandler draws closer, Paddy made it clear that he wants the officials to keep a close eye on his opponent. Why? Because according to Paddy, Chandler's been bending the rules for too long, and he's not about to let it slide this time. During his media day, Paddy didn't mince words about Chandler's past tactics inside the cage. Yeah, he's the nicest man in the world outside the cage. Then when he gets in, he's a dirty he, Paddy Pimblett said, referencing Chandler's controversial in-fight behaviors. Paddy even pointed out specific incidents, like Chandler allegedly punching Charles Oliveira in the back of the head multiple times during their bout. He brought up fish hooking, glove grabbing, and eye pokes, moves that are clearly illegal but have been part of Chandler's past accusations. I always say if you're not cheating, you're not trying, so I understand what he's trying to do. He wants to win, and that's the main thing when it comes to this game, Paddy Pimblett said, showing a bit of empathy but not letting it excuse what he sees as dirty tactics. He even plans to give the referee a heads up before the fight. I probably will mention to the ref in the back, like if he's gonna grab me gloves, and when I say if, he tries to poke me in the eye and stuff like that, Paddy Pimblett said, hoping to make sure those moments don't go unnoticed when the cage door closes. While Paddy's keeping his guard up, Chandler is focused on staying mentally sharp. Despite coming off a 2-fight losing streak that's dropped his UFC record to 2-5, he's not letting pressure or doubt creep in. When asked what a loss would mean for his career at this point, Chandler stayed cool. No, haven't thought about losing. So in this sport, I think it's you think about winning and then you see what the result is, and then if you lose, you recalibrate. If you win, you still recalibrate, Michael Chandler said, reflecting a veteran's mindset honed through years of competition. He added, "I've been a competitor since I was 14 years old, and I've always just focused on doing the best that I possibly can to be as prepared as I can, and so be it," Chandler said, showing his trademark professionalism and focus. Still, Paddy doesn't believe he's the underdog in terms of power or ability. He's brimming with confidence, and even hinted that the knockout could go the other way. "I think there's more of a chance of me knocking him out than him knocking me out," Paddy Pimblett said, making it clear he's coming in ready to shock those who might still underestimate him. With both fighters aiming to climb closer to title contention, the stakes couldn't be higher. Paddy wants to prove he belongs among the top, while Chandler is out to show he's still got plenty left in the tank. Saturday night's clash won't just be a fight, it'll be a battle of grit, power, and who can keep it clean or not. Before we continue, subscribe and click the bell icon to help support the channel. Earlier today, Conor McGregor took fans by surprise with a bold and unexpected message on social media. After weeks of silence on any real fighting ambitions, especially since he recently hinted at diving into politics and even running for president of Ireland, McGregor suddenly dropped a post that has everyone talking. Alongside a training video clip, Conor McGregor said, "I'm interested in a Chandler Pimblett fight this weekend. Said so." That's right. After all the speculation about his retirement or possible shift away from the octagon, McGregor made it clear he's got his eye on the upcoming clash between Michael Chandler and Paddy Pimblett. It's an interesting twist, especially considering just a couple of weeks ago he didn't seem too interested in fighting at all. He was more focused on business ventures, political commentary, and teasing a presidential campaign. So this sudden spark of fight talk, it's got fans everywhere raising eyebrows. But if you followed Conor long enough, you know this is classic McGregor, stirring the pot just when you think he's stepping away. Is he genuinely considering stepping back into the cage to face the winner of Chandler versus Pimblett? Or is this another strategic move to keep the spotlight firmly on him right as UFC fans ramp up excitement for the fight weekend? It's hard to say, but the tone of his post didn't feel like it was just for show. It felt like he was itching for that adrenaline again, especially when he added the training clip, showing that he's not just tweeting from the couch. He's in motion, he's getting sharp, and when Conor sharpens up, something big usually follows. Do you think McGregor really wants to throw down with the winner of Chandler versus Pimblett? Or is this just another headline to keep the buzz alive? Either way, one thing's for sure, when Conor speaks, the whole fight world listens. Justin Gaethje has never been one to hold back, and once again, he's making it clear who he wants next. During a recent interview with the Schmo, Gaethje didn't just talk about his future. He put it all on the table, calling out none other than Islam Makhachev for a potential showdown during International Fight Week in June. This wasn't a casual mention or vague hope. Gaethje is hungry for that shot, and he's aiming directly at the top of the lightweight division. The interview started off with Gaethje being asked about Islam's plans to move up in weight and possibly challenge the winner of Belal Muhammad versus Jack Della Maddalena, but Gaethje wasn't sold on that idea. "I hope that's not the case. I'm ready to fight. I'm ready to fight in June," Justin said, showing he's not just waiting for opportunities, he's demanding them. "I think Makhachev said he wants to fight in June. I'm hoping that I get that call," he continued. This wasn't just about scheduling. For Gaethje, it's about legacy. He acknowledged where he stands in his career, saying, "It's been a crazy ride. You know, I'm not at the beginning of the journey anymore. It's towards the end." That line hit hard. Gaethje knows time is precious, and every fight now carries the weight of his entire career behind it. With a record of 4-1 in his last 5 fights, Gaethje has proven he's still a major force in the lightweight division. And let's not forget, those wins weren't against easy opponents. Each performance showed his signature grit, violence, and calculated chaos. We'll see what they do. "Hoping it's Makhachev," Gaethje added, making it clear he's not just talking, he's preparing for war. Makhachev himself has shown interest in fighting Gaethje, recognizing that it would be a fresh matchup for the division and an exciting draw for the fans. It's the kind of clash that gets people talking. 2 completely different fighting styles, 2 top-tier athletes, and 1 massive stage at International Fight Week. So the question now is, who do you want to see Islam Makhachev fight next? Because Justin Gaethje just made his move, and he did it loud and clear. Magomed Ankalaev seems to be making some noise again, and it's all directed at one man, Alex Pereira. After their intense and controversial showdown, Ankalaev is now pushing hard for a rematch. This week, he dropped a couple of posts online that have fans talking, and it looks like he's aiming for August to run it back with Pereira. In one of his posts, Magomed Ankalaev wrote, "Who likes deep dish pizza?" And in another, he said, "1 month ago, I broke a lot of hearts. In August, Big Ank to dunk, Chicago Bulls style." Magomed Ankalaev said, "It's cryptic, it's playful, but it's clear. He wants the rematch and he wants it bad." So far, Alex Pereira has stayed silent. No response, no hints, nothing. But if you've followed Pereira long enough, you know he doesn't have to say much. He speaks loudest in the cage. Still, Ankalaev's hunger for revenge is turning heads. The way he's setting the stage, teasing the location, and even referencing Chicago in such a bold way. It's not just fight talk, it's a challenge. And when a fighter starts circling a month like August and drops specific hints, it usually means something's brewing behind the scenes. Ankalaev clearly feels like there's unfinished business with Pereira, and from the way he's hyping this up, fans can sense it too. Whether or not Pereira takes the bait remains to be seen, but if this rematch gets booked, it's going to be explosive. One thing's for sure, when Ankalaev starts talking like this, he's not just trying to make headlines, he's trying to send a message. And now, all eyes are on Alex Pereira to see if he answers that call.